All right, good evening, cyber friends. This is old Mitty Man coming at you again from Walker Studio. We're here in Studio B. We want to say God bless everyone, and we thank God for each and every one of you. I come here to do this here tutorial. I was asked to do this. I told y'all that I don't try to do tutorials unless I'm asked to do one from some of my old videos and everything. I had a sister here, I think her name is Wiggins, and Sister Wiggins contacted me and wanted me to do a little bit more elaborate on one of my tutorials. I did this here tutorial about 8 years ago. Matter of fact, it's called Jesus, and I just came to try to do a revision of the same tutorial. And mind you, y'all be with me, y'all bear with me, Sister Wiggins. Since you heard that, since I did that tutorial, I have went through a lot of changes physically as well as otherwise. You know, I'm not as my facility is a little bit off right now. I had a lot of health issues on last year and everything, but we still trying to do what thus said the Lord. We're trying to do the best we can. Like I said, as far as the singing example, I'm gonna try to give you. May not be up to par. I don't have too much wind right now. My wind is not built back up just yet. But we don't use that as an excuse not to help anyone to do what they need to do. And so I'm gonna go ahead on here. I had to find my software and put it back on my PC, which I had to do that anyway because I got some more stuff I've been trying to get done. Now that I got the software, I will go ahead on and try to do it. Now, Sister Wiggins, the song you asked about is called Jesus, and it's done by the Canon Spiritual with Lee Williams. And like I said, I did this 11 years ago. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the key was in the key of B major. B major. As the scale of B major. All right, I want you to notice one thing. I'm gonna start counting numbers as the letter note named as numbers. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to the 1, or the octopage. That is the note numbers, or the names of those notes in that particular scale. The song, as I told you, is very easy. You don't really have but about maybe 3 or 4 chords in the whole entire song. Everything else, and now you mentioned something about wrongs, but sister, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there's no wrongs in this song. Not as far as the way, if I'm reading you right, it's not in the wrong, but there are some walk-ups in it. But those walk-ups are very simple. There's nothing to it. So we're going to try to go ahead on and let us go on and try to play through it, and then I will try to go and elaborate on some of the walk-ups to show you exactly what they're at. We don't make this video long. We want to keep it swift and to the point. Okay, like I told you, it's in the key of B major. All right, we'll just keep it real simple. I'm just going to try to play it first. Really and truly, basically, that is the whole entire song. That's the whole entire song. If you learn that, I mean, maybe you can slow the video down in YouTube if I'm not mistaken. You can slow it down if you want to see the exact notes I played. But that's really is the entire song, sister. There's nothing else to it, and it's very simple. Like I said, gospel quartet music is not that difficult on the surface, but it's not to be frowned on either. It is some very good music. Let me see, can I try to sing just a little bit of it for you so you can get the feel of how it's supposed to go. Because Harvey Watkins can do it. Nobody can sing it like old Harvey. He said, I love to call on the name of Jesus. That's about all I can do, sister. Excuse me. But at any rate, that is basically the whole song. And if you're looking for the walk-up, that chord is the B major chord. That's the E major chord. That chord there is the E, well, actually it's the D sharp minor. It's a D sharp minor, walking up. In other words, you start on the 1, then it goes, when it hit the 2, the C sharp. Now that chord there, I would call that an E major over C sharp. I would call that E major over C sharp, but it is the, you could say that is the D sharp minor 7 chord, right? That is the 2, it's the 2 minor in the key of B. So you could say that is the 2 minor 7. And this in here, when it go to that third tone there, the third tone, it goes to there. Now, a lot of people say that would be, they want to call that the 3. Now, if you call this the 3, that would be D sharp minor. Let me make sure I got it right now. That would be D sharp minor 7. This key, that chord, that would be C sharp minor 7, D sharp minor 7. If you want to call it that, if you walk it up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to call that walk up like that, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to call it that, that would be the chord that you would have to associate that with. It would be the 1. That would be the 1. That would be the 2, which would be C sharp minor 7. That would be D sharp minor 7 to the 4. If you want to call it that. Now, a lot of people, me for instance, I call this chord here, that's the 1, and I would call this the 4 over 6. That C sharp is a 6, not 6, 4 over 2, which I would call that a 4 E major over C sharp. But you could call it, like I say, C sharp minor. So you just take the liberty at calling it what you want. Basically the same thing, but then you just walk it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the walk up. It's not a run. It's a walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the name, back to 5, back to 1. That's all it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And so that's it. That's the whole entire song. Nothing else. All it does is gonna go into it'll go into a rundown. It'll go into a rundown. Maybe that's what you were talking about, but did forget about that. It's not a run, but it's a rundown. In other words, just a call Jesus, 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 call Jesus. All you just doing is going from the 1 to the 4. And then they walk it up back to the 1 to the 4. 1, 4, 1, 1. I love to call, and then start it back from there and end the song. And basically, sister, that's it. I hope that this helped you, sister, to a degree, and anybody else that might, like I said, this is not for those real pros now. This is not for you. This is for the beginner. This is for the ones that are trying to start out and everything. I'm not putting all that fancy running and stuff in this, because you don't really have to do that. Quartet music don't call for all of that. Now, once you get the song under your belt, sister, and you get those chords up under your hand very good and the fingers, and you get the movement right and you get the feeling it, then you're going to automatically, as you progress, you're going to automatically embellish something. You're going to learn to do that automatically. That'll come by instinct. Don't worry about trying to do all that stuff right now. Just do the basics. Keep it real simple until you get it up under your belt. The rest of that stuff will come. Playing a whole lot of notes is not necessary. You don't have to do all that anyway. I think a lot of time us seasoned kind of, I mean, I don't call myself no Liberace or nothing, but what I mean, a lot of us advanced players, some of us that been playing for a while, I think sometimes we try to get a little too fancy anyway, and we get to throwing all our little, you know, doing our acrobats and doing the backward flips on the keyboard and stuff. You don't have to do that. Don't worry about it if you can't do that. No one is going to worry about how fast you can run your hands over the key. But if you can play that song and sing it and get your choir group to sing that song well, that's all they're going to worry about. Nobody's going to worry about how fast you played a chord or arpeggio or a note. Don't even worry about that. Just learn the basic. Stick with the basic. Practice. Make certain you practice every day as you can. Try to practice something every day. I don't care if it's nothing but Jesus keeping near the cross. It's going to get better. Now me, my hands, right now I'm suffering from neuropathy. My hand, I done got limited ability now in my hands from where I used to be. And when I first done this video, that wasn't so. But now I'm having difficulties with it. I don't know if y'all know anything about this neuropathy, but it's no joke. That diabetes really got me sort of like that. When I got my nerve, I had a lot of nerve damage in the feet and in the hands. So like I said, sister, I hope that this video helps. It's just a revision of one I've already done. I did it 8 years ago, but nevertheless, I saw your post on YouTube, and I saw your request, and I was just trying to do something to help you. Hope it did. Hope it helped you, and I hope y'all knock them out in church on Sunday. Peace and good day.